film. Was out, man. Now we officially live, man. This ain't for everybody.
But it might be you. You did. What's happening? What's happening?
Cool. How you doing, man? Welcome to the show, man. How y'all doing, man? Shout out to everybody on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, TikTok. We coming to y'all next. All streaming platforms. We will be back uploading to those soon. So it's just a process, man.
Send me a request, man. I can't
Shit. No, you ain't gonna bet. I don't know if I'm gonna bet a request you on now because that's live. That's going live.
Oh, that's like that's the live joint.
Yeah, that's the live. That's the live stream. I want to go to another page and actually see what it looked like because if y'all,
I'm looking at it.
If y'all actually get to catch us on IG streaming off the Real Easy Money page right now, then it should actually look exactly how we look right here on the screen. So as we show all the different graphics and we make it pop up, they can see it popping up just like you see it on YouTube. So you don't necessarily have to come to YouTube to actually get the full effect of how we're streaming on YouTube. So definitely get all the way. We working, man. We working, man.
Yeah,
Don't ask me how we doing it, we're just getting it done, man. And let you know it's definitely possible to get it done and do it like that. Now, what I did learn last week is we had a lot of people on Instagram, so we can't actually see our Instagram comments. So if y'all commenting on Instagram and we can't actually see it, I don't think they work the kinks out yet, but we can get the Instagram comments on it. Well, people actually commenting, talking to us on the Instagram page, we just couldn't see it. Like right now, I'm looking at it so I can see Boosie in here. He said, shout out to Boosie, man. What up, Boosie? Make sure y'all go try the Boosie barbecue. You did. I had something this weekend, man. Matter of fact, I just had some of the greens and the last of the ribs earlier, man. So if y'all in the LA area, y'all need to be following Boosie barbecue. Pull up on him when he out here popping up until he get the physical location. Best barbecue in LA. I promise you. I stamped that. I said that.
So your word law. So you say your word law on the barbecue.
Oh man, I never lied to you yet, man. When everybody's telling you the food, what they call it, fugazi. When everybody was telling you the fugazi, you come to me when you want the real. So if I stand
you saying Boosie barbecue is the jump off.
That's it, dog. He got it. He got it. That's that when you go, if your portion ain't right, you be cursing on the way home because you be hot. Man, like you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, that's it, bro.
Right. I'm gonna come check Boosie out one day, man.
Yeah, when we get down here, we definitely pulling up, bro. Real talk.
He talking about some try you won't deny it. Come on, man. You know what
yeah.
I'm gonna judge it off my barbecue. You know, I cook, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna judge it off my barbecue. You know what I mean?
Facts. Imagine me out here. Look, Herb, imagine me out here looking for it, right? Looking for it. And I ran across one spot. It was in, I won't say down. And I went there one day and they gave it to me, right? And then when I went back the next time, they gave me some leftovers and it wasn't it. So I searched for a while, like I ran across Boosie. I don't even eat on the barbecue. I don't play, right? Yeah, I stamp him though. Like, he got it. Make sure y'all stop through and come see what's going on, man.
That's what it is. I'm gonna have to check out that Boosie barbecue. You heard me?
Man, she can't. She got bad hands, y'all. I tossed her the lighter. She couldn't handle it, y'all. It was all bad. Yeah, man. How y'all doing?
and she want to get put in the game. She can't catch.
Yeah. Hey, Boo, look, if you want to come up and promote, I need you to come to Instagram, and I'm gonna drop a link in the description, and hit that link, and it's gonna bring you in the studio. So yeah, come on through. I'm dropping the link in the chat right now on YouTube. When you get to YouTube, you're gonna see it in the comments. Yeah, man. But yeah, that's it though. He got it though.
Word.
Yeah, man. What's going on though, man? What's that, man?
There's a lot going on, man. They must have forgot who Cam Newton was, huh?
I saw that homie try to slide and get in one off on him. He couldn't really catch Cam, like, because it really was more moving than anything. And look, he Cam slid home from the stair all the way to the fence with the other one on him, like,
couldn't.
I'm gonna try.
Couldn't. First of all, you gotta remember this, right? Cam is who Cam was. He was already quick, fast. He cocked diesel. You hear me? He ain't no average belt. You know what I'm saying? You can't go on Cam and thinking like he a regular dude, bro. Like, you feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Cam was pushing up 300 some pounds. Like, you feel me?
6'5", 240, man. He like LeBron, man.
Look, so while he not punching you, but he grab you and he's slinging you all around, bro. He really showing you I can really dog you right now, bro. Like, you tripping right now. I could dog you, bro. If I punch you, I could dog you, bro. I'm sliding you across the stage, bro. Y'all trying to jump me, and I'm slinging you. I'm slinging you, bro.
Well, look, respect to his homie though, because his homie ran up on Cam. His homie ran up on. He had his partner. And homie was ready to die with his partner. Like, he ran up on Cam, like, trying to see what's up.
And guess what? He was gonna die with his partner too. Cam was stronger than both of them. Look, see, they get it twisted because Cam was, you know what I'm saying, had a little ponytails and all that shit sometimes. So they getting it twisted, like, you heard me? But Cam is cock diesel, but you can't just run up on no Cam, dog, thinking it's about to be an easy win. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't care. 254, y'all. You hear me? Cam was like, he was y'all was tripping, man. Y'all was tripping, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey. Cam got back behind the center right quick, you hear me? And he lost focus right quick, you hear me? I'm telling you.
It was a quick wrestling match right quick.
Yeah.
Cam looked like he wanted his other partner though. Like, when it was over, like, Cam started walking looking for homie who tried to get off on him. Because you know whatever happened by the gate, him and homie was in a quick tussle, and his homie swung 2 times to try to catch Cam, and Cam pulling his homie toward the gate.
Yeah, Cam wasn't trying to punch him though. He wasn't trying to punch him, dog.
Nah, he wasn't on that. He ain't had that energy. He trying to make sure homie don't get off on him, but he looking at his little homie like, man, you tripping.
Right.
And I won't say they said that was at Cam football camp or something.
Nah, it wasn't his camp. He was visiting somebody else. He was visiting somebody else's football program. You know what I'm saying? And the dudes came at him. You know what I'm saying? Like, on some, I don't know what it was all about. What happened? If some words were exchanged, whatever. But when you go at Cam, homie, you gotta be ready for them, because if Cam would have swung, y'all was out. Y'all was gone. You know what I'm saying? Y'all was gone, bro. But I mean, shout out to Cam, man, because they think you're sweet, Cam, bro. They think you're sweet. You know what I'm saying? They think Cam sweet, dog. You know what I mean?
They let the hat fool. They let the fedora fool.
Let the fedora fool them, gun. You know what I'm saying? The fedora and the scarf. They let the fedora and the scarf fool them, gun.
Hey, I saw something say the fedora ain't moved.
Look, it didn't move the whole fight, the whole tussle. The fedora never came off his head, bro.
You said the fedora ain't moved, huh?
It never came off his head, dog. You hear me?
Yeah.
It never moved, bro. I saw the fedora. That's how I knew it was Cam. I knew it was Cam doing the slinging because the fedora. Like the fedora never moved, bro. So every time Cam moved, the fedora was right there with him. Like he ain't had to fix it or nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't never come off his head or nothing, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Cam was slinging on me like an old slinky. You hear me? I was like, God damn. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was wild this weekend, man. They had another home from out here, man, home in AD, man. He be on the podcast. He from Big Unity World. Him and OT Genesis be running. They was at a club in San Diego and something happened. And AD got off on a few dudes, but they only caught the end of the fight with AD on the ground. So, you know, a lot of people be holding their nuts and shit. So I see some people really trying to make it look like AD got dogged. But look, I'm watching the footage. Look, it looked like he must have fell back on the barricade. I see AD on the bottom trying to get up. He realized he couldn't get up and still hit dude right down. Look, I said, yeah, they was on it that night. Look, he got off right quick.
Yeah. That was at the boss's ball. They had a boss's ball out there. That was my homie, you know what I'm saying, who I was out there in Cali with. That was his ball. Okay. You heard me? Yeah, so because I saw that, you know, he posted the pictures, him and OT and all them on the pictures and everything. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I know where he was at. But I ain't see the fight though. I ain't really been on Instagram, so I ain't really, you know what I mean? I've been laying low, like, but well, I mean, I guess they was drawing down, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It wasn't super heavy, you know. AD and OT roll heavy, so whatever happened, the bouncer was tripping on OT, and you know, AD just went out there behind OT. You feel what I'm saying? And papped another one, then it got physical right quick. All I saw was OT grab dude in the headlock and one of them MMA moves, and they had to tap OT's shoulder like, look, let him up. He let him go, you feel me? But I saw when he dragged him over, I saw AD half on the ground trying to pull himself up, still hitting. I said, yeah, they was on. They were working him out there. Like I said, they worked.
Let's go.
I shouldn't have got in there. I should have mind my business, man. Look, that's the number one rule right now. Mind your business, man.
Hey, bro, whenever you jump in somebody else's fight, dog, and you get worked, dog, it always make you think, man, I should have stayed out this.
Right. Whatever homie saw the bouncer going through, that boy looked up, he had a deep punch in him, and he would get choked out. He probably looking like, I didn't know all this was gonna go down. You feel me? Damn, what you going?
Yeah, you already know how it's going. You know what I'm saying? He ain't want it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Man, what else they got going on out here in these internet streets, man?
I don't know if you saw the I sent you one with the footage. You heard me? Some dude was robbing the store. Right? So they robbing the store, whatever, and then the police pull up. But he pulled up because he was doing a check. You know, he was checking all the 7-Elevens because they had been robbing the 7-Elevens. So while he in his car, looking inside his car, like he had the door open, but he looking inside the car. So the dude ran out behind him and he didn't even see him. So they ran out behind him. And by the time the last two came, when he saw him, he tried to up his pistol, but they was already hopping in the car. Like they ran out the store while the police were right there, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
no wait, they didn't see the robber, dude?
No, he didn't see. He was just doing a routine check of all the 7-Elevens. Because they had been robbing the 7-Eleven. He was just doing a routine check, but he had his door open inside his car. So once he was inside his car he was looking for something. They ran behind him. They ran out the door, ran behind him, and jumped in the getaway car. Because the getaway car was sitting by the pump. So the getaway car pulled up right on the side of the police, got in front of the police car, but he not paying attention because he's looking in his car. And they ran out the store, hopped in the car. They kited out like.
I think I found it. Let me see. I think I found it. So I can pull this up right quick. Man. me see. Is it right here? Hold on.
Nah.
That pan, not to Telemundo. Right here?
Let me see. Yeah, that's it.
Seconds. Sprint out of a 7-Eleven store, just feet away from a police officer. They hop into a waiting getaway car and take off. There was a pursuit, but the suspects got away. These two police officers, they pull into the parking lot of a Waldorf 7-Eleven store because they got word about another 7-Eleven robbery that had happened earlier in the night in Prince George's County. So they were doing a proactive check of 7-Eleven stores in the area. What they didn't know is that this was a getaway car and that inside that store, 3 suspects were actively robbing the place and had forced the employees to the back of the store at gunpoint. So this officer, you see, he bends over to look at something in the passenger seat of his cruiser. The getaway car pulls up, and that's when the first suspect sprints out. The officer doesn't even notice. A few more seconds goes by. The second and the third suspects come out of the store. The officer's going to reach for and level his weapon, but by then it's too late. The car is already pulling out. 3 robbery suspects in a span of 10 seconds sprint out of a...
That was all.
If going with your move was a person, you heard me?
That was all. Hey, I tell you what. I rock with the drive. I love the drive. I love the driver, dog. I love the driver, dog. You rock, dog. Cause look, nigga would have rolled off. Nigga would have rolled. A lot of dudes would have rolled off on you.
Right.
Homie didn't even leave. Homie stayed like we came. We leaving together. I rock with the drive. Whoever the drive is, you good with me anyway, homie. Let me know who you is. Whatever you got, whatever you getting on me, fam. For real. Shout out to the driver, man. If they get caught, we gotta bind the driver out, man. Protect the driver at all costs. Man.
Hey, dog. He saw the plate, and once he saw the police was looking in his car, he drove around to the front so they can come out, so they can run out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he made that whole play work. Like, you feel me?
But look, I know he don't even know if they on them or not. Right? And what you probably ain't see, they got another car that's coming in behind him, a second car that's coming in the gas station while that car's sitting there. I'm thinking he about to pull off and ease off like, I gotta go. I know. He waited. Hey. Now, was he leaving until he saw his homie running out and like, nah, I'm waiting on him? Or was he pulling up? Like, come on, y'all gotta go.
Bro, if you look, he drove and he stopped. Like, and that when they came out, you feel me? The first one ran out. He ran past the police, he didn't see him. And then the other 2 ran out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think he was about to leave, cause he pulled up. Cause if he was about to leave, he could have turned the other way.
Fact and roll. You right.
He could have turned the other way. If you look, he could have turned the other way. He turned right where the police was and right in the front and let them come out and they went with their move. I'm telling you. If gone with the person, that driver, he went with his move.
That was hard. I love the drive. That's why you gotta have a real nigga driving with you. I love the drive with him.
Because if he would have left, they were done for.
Hey, protect the drive at all costs, man.
If he would have left, they were done for. You hear me?
Yeah.
They were done.
Yeah. I was gangster though. I was solid right there. I love the driver, dog. Shout out to the driver, whoever the driver is. Listen, I don't condone criminal activity. That ain't what I'm saying. I'm saying I love the driver for holding his team down. Like, you feel me? Like, if being 100,000 was a person, that's what I call keeping it 100,000. He kept it 100,000 right there. Real talk. He kept it 100 and he kept it 1,000. So put them together. He kept it 100,000. Real talk. I was silent. I was silent. I'm probably the most silent shit I've seen all year.
I ain't never seen no shit like that before, dog.
Oh, it got niggas rock like that. I love it. I do that though. If we jam, I'm gonna tell them let my homies go, man. Let them go. I'm gonna take my charge type nigga if it's all bad. They got niggas be like, I don't know who it for all of got the road. So I respect him because he rocked out.
Right. He did the most incredible shit I see all year, bro. I ain't gonna say all year. And forever. You hear me? Like, you hear me? Yeah, he held it down. He held it down, dog.
I love him for that.
He held it down, man.
That was real. He was the realest for that one. I gotta stay with him on that. What up?
You watch the All-Star game?
No, man. NBA fell off, dog.
Yeah, the whole All-Star game was whack, man.
I ain't even watch. NBA fell off, man. Now I ain't gonna talk about the NBA, man. They gotta come with some kind of marketing to bring us back into it. I don't want to bring it back right now. I love them though. This weekend though, we got the battle coming up this weekend, man.
Yes, sir.
Man, down there in the city, man. Shout out Arsenal, man. The new UW, man. They coming through this weekend for the big battle, man.
Well, you know they got two. They got the one beat Eric given the day before, and then they got Arsenal. You know what I'm saying? So
I saw that. I'm glad you said that. I saw some promo for that too. Shout out to Skipper. I won't say they got Skipper hosting that too.
Yeah, he hosting. Yeah, he hosting that one.
Yeah, that's a good look though. Homie B Eric been doing it for a while too. I've been seeing his name in our battle league circuit like he been keeping battle rap alive in the city. So shout out to homie B Eric, man, for doing this thing, man, keeping battle rap alive, man, in the city. Yeah, like, for real.
Right. Yeah, it's gonna be a good weekend, man. Both of them, you know what I'm saying? Right quick, like back to back, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, in fact, it's gonna be nice. I got a little packed little week coming up, man. And shout out I got condolences to my partner, man, my partner Tuffy, man. Homie Austin, man, out the Seventh Ward, man. I grew up in the Seventh Ward. I grew up in Imperial Drive, the Bernard, all that. I ran through that as a kid. That was one of the spots we moved to as a family, just moved around the city, you know what I'm saying? So we moved back there. Yeah, that was one of my friends from childhood. So he died. He had a heart attack this weekend, just passed, man. I just saw him by ENC when I was out there, man. Right. We stopped there. He called trying to holler. We missed each other a few times, you feel what I'm saying? And they didn't get to jam up like we wanted to. Then I look up and my partner was gone, you feel me? So if y'all got partners, man, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with calling them, telling them y'all love them, you feel what I'm saying? I know we be jammed up. Nothing wrong with just pulling up high and touching base, you feel? You don't never know what your partners be going through, which he might have been going through some personal problem, nothing with his debt. But you never know what your homies be going through and vice versa. So make sure y'all jam up with y'all homies if y'all love them. You feel me? You know, we men now, so we be having a lot going on. And it'd be hard to really jam like we be wanting to. You feel me?
Yeah, everybody got their own motion, man, but you gotta sometimes you just gotta pause, man, for a second, like, you know what I'm saying? Just to show love to your people, like, you know what I mean? But you know, everybody got their own motion, but you know what I mean? Shout out to homie, man. I ain't know him. You know what I mean? I don't think I know him. I don't even know. What's his name?
Name Tucker.
You say Tucker?
Tucker.
All right, yeah.
Yeah. My home out of Selma, man. Good dude though, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm glad I was able to catch up with him and just, you know, let him know he had love and, you know, get to feel that love from each other. We didn't get to catch up like we wanted to, but we did see each other and holler and let each other know. You feel me?
Right. It's all good. At least you showed them love, you heard me?
Facts. And look, and I saw him leaving Mardi Gras on my way back home. I'm leaving, and I saw him and his people walking past me, and I stopped and hollered one more time on my way to catch my flight, dog. You know what I'm saying? So it was heavy on me because I just seen them consecutively in the past few weeks. Like, you feel me? Like, we've been catching up. Not how we wanted to, but we've been seeing each other a lot. So.
Right.
Yeah, man, it's crazy, dog. Long live my home over, man. Let me go up in here a little bit, see what else we got up in here, man. Man, Telemundo, man, this was wild, man. I don't know if y'all saw this.
Yeah, I saw it.
They ran out on Telemundo, man.
So what they was trying to accomplish, though?
Que se vaya la policía. 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 Que se vaya la policía.
So what they was trying to accomplish?
I don't know. You know them. The Migos move different, so you know they may know something we don't know. They might have had to work in there or something. You don't know what they coming lay them down for.
Yeah, I mean, it said they got held up, but I'm like, ain't nothing up in no broadcast, like ain't nothing in no television station like that unless they know something we don't know. You know what I mean? Like for them to go rob a Telemundo site.
Now what I'm trying to figure out too, like, man, what y'all know, like, you feel?
Uno Telemundo. I need to get that. You hear me? I need to get that. I don't know. I ain't never seen no TV station get robbed. I mean, first of all, where was the security? How they got in there? What is security at the door?
Now let's be real. If it pop off, people get to shooting. What's security going?
Well, you're right. You're right. They don't pay security enough to be security. You know what I'm saying? So security let you know, hey, we got somebody, but if y'all come in gun blazing, he ain't gonna be there. He gonna let y'all in. You know what I'm saying? So
if y'all come through your tripping, they not gonna pay for my funeral to run out. That was security thing.
Right. You know what I mean? I'm trying to figure out what they got in Telemundo spot, because they got one down here too. You know what I'm saying? They got the Telemundo joint down here. If they got that work in there, you hear me?
Hey, Telemundo, it might be a different type of politics. You don't never know what kind of politics they got going on in the Latino community. You feel what I'm saying? So whatever that politics could be, it could be a little bit of anything that they coming in there behind. You feel what I'm saying? Like the things we care about, they focus on something totally different.
Right. Yeah, I don't know what that's about, man. I don't know what's going on with that. But they had them pumps, they had them texts, they had everything in there ready to work. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm looking at that like, man, what's going on here? You feel me?
Look, homie got out like he know they'll do something to him.
Yeah. But he didn't look like he was too scared though. Like he looked like he was scared, but not that scared. Like
when that look on his face when he went to get on his knees, like he knew they was serious.
Right.
The one thing I'm gonna give my Migo partners, because I did time with them, they on a whole nother politics. When you come on that tip, when they on there, They gonna meet you at the door with your bag. They gonna ask some questions. Whatever they ask them from their questions, they start checking their tattoos. If they got the wrong tattoo, they out of it. They running them off the compound immediately. Ain't no talking. They standing on business. I saw how they move. Whatever with the Pisces and the Sereno, I saw how they move. Oh, they standing on law. Real talk. I mess with my Spanish partners, though. They moving how they move. So whatever politics that was, they meant what they meant. You saw they came on that live broadcast.
Right. Yeah, I'm saying they live broadcast. They ain't wait till they was off air. Nothing like they came on. We want y'all to see what we doing up here. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's why, to me, it ain't like a rivalry that they were trying to portray a message or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, because they trying to go while it's on air. You hear me?
They want you to know we serious.
Yeah, so I don't know what that's about. You know what I'm saying? That's some mafia shit or something. You heard me? That was some straight mafia shit, bro, for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
for real, man.
Yeah, that's some mafia shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's probably that cartel business, man.
Yeah. Where that was at, though?
I don't know. I guess Telemundo. I don't know if that's over there or that's over here. Because if that's over here,
they got Telemundo stations out here in New Orleans.
No, if that's over here, I know the feds looking. If that's in Mexico, I know that's out there. Mind your business.
If it's in Mexico, ain't nothing going on. Police ain't even looking at that no more.
Right. Now,
nobody wasn't hurt. All right, we ain't messing with y'all.
I saw some other gangster. Stuff, man. I want to talk about, man. This was hard, man. It says, I'm gonna read the article. It says, Lonnie Johnson, the maker who invented the Super Soaker, was awarded $72 million in a Hasbro settlement for unpaid royalties. The Super Soaker was the world's best-selling toy. So it said Lonnie Walker is a former Air Force and NASA engineer who invented the #1 top-selling water toy of all time, the Super Soaker. It says the Super Soaker is the best-selling toy, generating well over $1 billion in sales over his lifetime. Johnson's lifetime research focuses on energy technology, as his well-known toy resulted from his work on an environmentally friendly heat pump. In 1989, Johnson formed his own engineering firm and licensed his most famous invention, the Super Soaker. 2 years later, the Super Soaker generated over $200 million in sales and became the #1 toy in America. I don't know how to pronounce the name. Narami was eventually purchased by Hasbro, and Johnson's patent are also the basis of the Nerf In-Strike line of products or something. But yeah, man. So they played him. I don't know how. I guess whenever the new company got him, Hasbro, they beat him, or whatever the paperwork said, it should have been worth it. He should have been getting out the deal.
Right.
But that's big. I never knew a black man invented the Super Soaker. I don't know if y'all.
I knew that. I knew that.
You knew that?
Yeah, I knew that. Well, I had found it out a while back. You know what I mean? And they were talking about how they wasn't trying to give him his money. But I ain't know. I guess this lawsuit must have just happened or something. So I don't know.
Well,
a while back he was fighting to try to get some money, but they popped him off though. I mean, he probably was owed more than that too, though. You know what I'm saying? They probably lowballed him too. Like he probably was owed more than that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's nice, man. That's nice to get. Was probably more old, but that's cool to get that. But that's still dope to know that a black man invented that, dope. You know, being creative. That was dope, man. That was one of our favorite toys growing up, man. Everybody touched some kind of Super Soaker.
Now I'm glad you said that, right? think about this. You had a super soaker coming up as a child, right? Now, how long ago that was where he just getting his just due?
Right. And if you notice, you don't really see him like you used to, though.
Nah, I mean, people still get them, but it ain't as popular as it was when it came out. I mean,
it's not as successful.
Yeah, people. I mean, it's still selling. It ain't the go-to toy no more. But when it came out, that was the go-to toy. Like especially for the summer. For the summer, the sales rack it up for the summer. Like you know what I'm saying. Everybody running around wetting everybody up. You know what I'm saying? Like that was the thing to do when you was a child.
Thanks.
Now the good thing about it is his family gonna live good off it. You know what I mean? I don't know how old he is now. You know what I'm saying? Because that was a long time ago.
Yeah, that was the '89 he did that.
Yeah, that was a long time ago, dog. So I don't know. I don't know how old he is. You know what I mean? But his family gonna live a good life off of that money, though.
Facts. They don't facts. They definitely in a blessed position to get them 72. But you know, like he was a engineer from the Air Force, so I don't think they run around here in the hood like that. You know what I'm saying? Like
he wasn't broke.
Some kind of.
He wasn't broke, but not he damn sure ain't broke. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Not he damn sure ain't broke.
He definitely got something working up. I think that's real.
Yeah, he popping now. You heard me?
Yeah, that's real.
He live in New York right now. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks, man. Shit, shout out Lionel Johnson, man. While we talking about people fighting for their just due, man, we can switch over to Ye for a minute. Ye got some stuff going on.
Be clear to you guys what's happening with Adidas. Is not only are they putting out fake colorways that are non-approved, they're suing me for $250 million. And they're also not paying me for these shoes that they're putting out that have my name on it. And they're using contract clauses and 50 years of business experience to rape an artist, one of y'all favorite artists, right in front of y'all in broad daylight. Let me explain really clear to you guys what's.
That's crazy, but yeah, though.
Huh?
That's crazy, though.
Yeah.
He created that. Like you selling his product, not trying to pay him, and then you're trying to sue him. Like, you know what I'm saying? You still selling his product and you trying to sue him.
First, we gotta understand what's going on. Just for everybody who aspiring to do something, to be something, if you got something, if you making something, if you created something, right? When you go to another company and you sign to them or with them, you're making yourself and what you create a product for them, right? So if you come and I give you $20,000 for control and to be able to pump, let's say premium black, right? That means you get nothing back until I flip and I make what I need to make off that because you became a product.
That's not what he did, though. That's not what he did. He signed a partner. He signed a partnership. He didn't sell. He signed a partnership, and he still had control.
Whatever he did, he gave them control because if he didn't give them control, they would not be able to move without his consent. He can't move without their consent.
So what happened was, even though he had control, it was through their company. You remember when they got rid of it, when they got rid of it, right? When they got rid of Ye, they kept the stuff. Remember, they had all the stuff sitting. They couldn't sell it at first. So whatever happened, so they try to start selling it. They try to take the name off. They try to do all this other different stuff, right? And they were trying to sell it. They were trying to go behind him and sell it, but it wasn't working. Exactly my point. So then they started selling the product, but that's his name, that's his product. Ye was an equal partner with them. He wasn't no you got control, I got control. We was equal partners, bro. They was equal partners. They just kicked because it was on their company. They was able to kick him out because of the little stuff he said, the little anti-Semitic stuff he did, whatever. So they got rid of him. Remember, he was on there talking about I can say anti-Semitic stuff and they can't get rid of me. A week later, he was gone. You heard me?
They wasn't never equal partners. The owner didn't never even sit down with Ye. Ye went through other people to deal with them. Like they ain't never respect Ye like that. That's one of the things I saw Ye beefing about and griping about when it was going on. Like they didn't treat him with the respect he felt like he should have got doing business with them. But he not nothing special to them. He's just a different designer who brought their company back. They ain't really got no respect for Ye like that, man. That's why Ye should have been doing his own thing. He need to just go ahead and let that go. Stop them from making money off of it if he don't want. But stop complaining about it, man. Go start your own thing. Do you, man? I just feel like he's alone.
You're trying to get that billion dollar status back because that's what happened when they got rid of him. That's how he lost that bill. He lost that bill, that 1.5 billion because they cut him off. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, his partnership in it, that money was in there. When they cut him off, they locked all the accounts, so he couldn't have access to that.
It wasn't just that. It's saying when you're looking at your network and how much you work, when you're looking at that, that's also counted off your projected sales.
They blocked the account from him, bro.
All that's cool. Cool.
They blocked the account from
him.
That's
cool.
Yeah.
I would say from studying the game and business and doing business, what I'm saying is he was projected that much because of what it was projected to do over time. So by that partnership dying, he can't count those sales that they were going to make off that inventory and all that. That's already counted before it's said because they already know what they're going to do. So when they shut that partnership off with him, that business arrangement, that cut off that revenue stream that he could count within his net worth of how much he was worth. So that cut him off from that period. So that kills part of his net worth because his net worth is through the deals that he has and what it will eventually generate in a time span. And Trump showed him how to get it back. Create your own industry where you don't need their distribution. So I'm proud of him for what I saw he did. He just sold a bunch of items for $20. So that was his market. I saw somebody breaking down what he did and how he ran them. He spent so much for the commercial ad, and then he sold like almost 300,000 worth of pieces. So when he do that, now he has those email addresses. He has that to know what was good selling, so he can raise the price point on the things that sold the most. He can work on the things that sold the least, and he already has the track record to be able to run through them off of the email addresses and the sales that he made. So his
goal is to make all this stuff affordable anyway. That's his goal. He never wanted to sell his stuff that high. His goal is to drop the prices so everybody can wear it. That's his goal. He was just talking about that. He was just talking about it. He's at a post. He was talking about it. Like he was talking about how they marked the prices up because they were trying to get that money. He didn't want his stuff to be that high because he wanted everybody to be able to afford it and still be fashionable and everybody be able to afford it while he's still making him make his money. You know what I mean? So, and I think when you do that, a lot of time when you set it high, right, you cutting the whole demographic out. You make it more wanted because people who don't have it, they want it so bad, right? So you kind of like trying to flip the market, right? And you're making people go out and do certain things to get the money to pay for it. But if you bring it down to a price point where it's not too low, not too high, where everybody can afford it, not everybody can go run it, but you lose some of your prestige in it. You know what I mean? Because the high value people, now they don't want it because everybody getting it.
Everybody got it on.
You feel what I'm saying? But you have more millionaires, you have more regular people. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's what you trying to reach. It's what demographic you want to reach and who you think.
It's your target market. Your target market. Who your target market is? Are you trying to reach the rich and famous? Or are you trying to reach the middle class and the poor? You know what I mean? Who you trying to reach? There's more middle class and below average people than there is millionaires. Millionaires is 1%. It's only 1%. It's only 1%. Only 1%. You got 99% of everybody else
Who don't got nothing. Who you got to damn it. I don't know. My demographic been the lower class. Yeah. They don't really be having too much to really spend though. They can't really support. Even when they want to support you, they can't support you. You got to figure out how to get it to them just cause. So that's kind of hard to. In a capitalistic society, that's kind of hard.
You got to think about this. Even when you don't have it, it's people who don't have it right now still going to buy Balenciagas and everything else. They find a way to get it.
And they also got people who go and buy some Balenciaga to sell it. They can't sell it because people around them don't got no money to buy it.
True. But there's a lot of people that don't have it. It's people that don't have it, go get it and let everything else go to the wayside. Because they want to look like money and don't really have money. You see it all the time. People want to look like money and don't have, like, you could be fresh to death with a $500 outfit on, nothing in your pocket. You feel like you done something anyway. You feel like you done something because you look good.
Shit it on, man.
You understand? You look good. Now you can make your posts on Instagram. And you understand? You look good.
It's gonna live on the pitch, yeah.
How many people you know on Instagram that look like they got buku money, but you know them in real life, and you know they broke, and they probably asking you, "Hey, let me borrow $20." But they look good. You know what I'm saying? They look like they got money. You hear me?
Man, a lot.
They got money. How many of them Instagram models you know that sleeping with 5 of them in a 1 bedroom on air mattresses and stuff? But on Instagram, they look good as I don't know what. They find them up. You hear me on Instagram? 5 of them sleeping on air mattresses in a 1 bedroom apartment.
Hey, catfishing serious though.
I'm trying to tell you.
Hey, catfishing was created on social media, man.
I'm trying to tell you. You couldn't catfish without social media. You couldn't catfish without social media. Because you had to see everybody in person at first. So now, you know what I mean? I can just show y'all pictures of when I look good. I'm only going to post when I look good. I'm not going to post when I'm doing bad. That's the majority of the world right now. Whenever you see them on Instagram, they looking fly, they having a good time, they flossing, whatever.
But you're supposed to though. You only get a few, you only get to do it at certain times. So when you got it at certain times, you gotta have your highlight reel. A person ain't gonna know it happened.
But how you making it happen when you don't really have it to make it happen?
If it never happened, you would put it like this. You remember before social media?
Mm-hmm.
You remember all the shit you was doing that nobody would never know? I may know it because I was there in those days, so I got a chance to see some of the stuff we talk about and we look back on, right? You may hear, I might write a rhyme to talk about some of the stuff y'all ain't see us do, right? But it live in those moments, right? Well, now imagine if they had a photo reel for you to be able to go and catch the things that was going on. When you got the first pet animal, when you got your first herringbone, the 8-ball jacket started when it first hit life. You can't catch those moments. You get to actually catch a person in those moments.
True.
So it don't be good moments for a lot of people because a lot of people don't have those moments all the time. So when you see a person having more moments than you on social media, you might feel some kind of way about it.
Right, but in all actuality, they're not really doing better than you either.
But
it has got a moment.
But that's only for people who take it as competition. Because the people who take it as motivation, when I look and I see Soko in Egypt on some camels, I'm motivated. Mm-hmm. I don't feel no hate. I don't feel no, man. You see, you saw the nigga. I'm like, man, you saw what my homie did.
Let me say this about Soko. He still got it. When he spent that, he didn't spend his last. He still got it.
But what I'm saying is, I don't see that as a negative thing of him doing it. If he would have spent his last, I still would have been like, man, you saw what my homie did? My homie went over there to Egypt, man.
That is motivation. That's motivation. But what he's also showing you is, yeah, I'm gonna do this, but I still have more to spend again. You feel what I'm saying? When you see Soko him doing that, he's not just taking one trip. They took a trip to Egypt. About a month later, they took another trip somewhere else. A month later, took another trip somewhere else. You know why? Because they got it to do that. He got it. He's not taking his money spent on a trip to Egypt and then broke for the rest of the year. He's already invested his money. That's motivation, yes, because we know him personally. That's motivation. We know he invested his money already. He doing all right. This is what I can have if I do this. You feel what I'm saying? If I do this, but he laid that groundwork first. You feel what I'm saying? We got to get out of the mindset of as soon as I get a few dollars, I'm gonna go blow it and then be broke next week and gotta learn how to struggle again. Take that money, invest that money, get your money up. Now you can parlay all the time.
That's a whole nother what you call no, that take time. Everybody don't got 2 years to stay down until they come up.
And that's why the come up they never come. Because you're not taking the time to say. You gotta sacrifice. You gotta sacrifice a little time to get to where you want to be. Where you go now, you got nothing but time.
To know you gotta sacrifice. You gotta actually see somebody sacrifice.
No, you don't. You just gotta know what you gotta do. You gotta know what you gotta do. Our mentality. That was wrong right there. Man, you gotta know what you gotta do. You gotta once you get in your head, you know what you gotta do. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Ask this down, good. If you ain't never saw a nigga accomplish nothing, you don't know it's nothing to be accomplished. If most people, the people from where I was from, the ones who won, They won and snuck out the back door. They ain't let nobody know they won. They took their bag and disappeared, and you ain't never saw from them no more. Give a fuck what you talking about. Every nigga who won, you saw them niggas, you saw them one day, and then you ain't see them, you ain't even see them on social media for them to even show you the blueprint of how to win. So if everybody who win is sneaking off saying, man, you better come on, man, let them do what they do. You ain't gonna know what to do. That's why I say what I say. I say you gotta actually see somebody go through something or see somebody win to actually know a winning formula or even know winning possible.
Yeah, I mean,
we in circumstances where if you get a call that costs too much money, people watching you. If you come outside with a brand new outfit on 2 weeks in a row, you gonna be hot. If you get stopped with $30,000, you gonna be hot. That's $300 bills. Is that a lot of money? $300 bills. So everybody, the most a person gonna see probably in our environment is their taxes. Either they taxes or a lawsuit. It's gonna be taxes or a lawsuit. It's not. Most people will never see the money that they see from taxes or a lawsuit from working the hustle.
So let me say this, right? Let me say this. And I'm still not where I want to be right now.
Okay.
I'm still not there, right? I'm still not where I want to be myself. So when I say this, I'm saying this in the text of I'm speaking about myself too, right? When I was coming up, doing what I was doing, yeah, I made some money, whatever, right? My worst mistake I ever made was not investing my money, right?
At that moment when it was accumulated in lump sum.
Right, because I didn't know. You're right. I didn't know. But that's why we got to break the cycle, because we got to start teaching now. Even if we may not have it, we got to start teaching our kids, letting our kids know, hey, if you do this, you do that. You know what I'm saying? I may not have done it. You know what I'm saying? But you can do it. Because we have to get them out of the mind frame of this all we got.
And let them know the dudes who won around us, they left. They ran out the back door, y'all. They ain't show us what to do. We figuring it out on our own what to do. But the people who won that was around us, they stuck off on it.
Look, the people who won, guess what? They figured it out on their own too.
I don't know. You sure?
Some of them did, some of them didn't. Some of them got acknowledged, some of them didn't. But that was at the point I'm saying, right? Once one of us make it, we're supposed to be showing somebody else. We're supposed to do that.
Yeah.
And we don't do that. Now there is people that's willing to show you the game. You know what I mean? I have friends that's willing to show me the game. You have friends that's willing to show you the game. You just gotta be receptive enough to say, hey, let me see what they're talking about.
Yeah, I'm ready.
But all that coming time though, is like when you're young, you're not thinking about that. Because your mind on this, so you're not thinking about that. You know what I mean? I think as you get older and you mature, you start thinking about, all right, boom, boom, boom. But when you're young and you wild, and you're not thinking about that because you wild.
No. Let's go back to this, Herb. Let's go back and touch on this.
Let's go.
We wasn't the normal kids, Herb.
Correct.
Right? You went outside, right?
Yeah.
You saw some friends winning and you saw some friends losing, right? Which friends you found?
I found a bit of both.
But which one did you pick up your traits from? The ones who was getting to some money or the ones who was flunking out?
I picked mine up for the ones who was getting money.
Boom. So that means even though we may have been doing something that was identified as illegal, it still was the route to win.
Right. I've done that. Listen, I've done that. I would say the majority, probably all my life, bro. Like you got to think. I wasn't just a regular hustler. I kept a job and everything too. You feel what I'm saying? I was moving up in the corporate world while I'm still doing this. You hear me? I had a take home ride from my job, and I'm still doing this. You know what I'm saying? I was manager and supervisor at my job, moving up the corporate ladder, still doing this. You hear me? Like I always, and you know what? You know why I was still doing the job thing? Because you know why? I knew I had to keep me a check stub. So when I get put on with that money in my pocket, they can't take it. Where your check stub? I open my little glove compartment and pull out a stack of check stubs. Here they go, officer. So I was always smart like that to where I know how to balance everything, right? I know how to make everything look legit. I never was the one who just wilding. I never was just wilding, bro. I was never the wilding type. I'm always thinking of how I can make this look like this and this look like this and keep this look where they not looking at me like this. That's why I ain't never got no goals. I ain't never want no goals. You know why? If I get goals, soon as I get goals, what's gonna happen? Police like, they go one right there. Right? They go one right there. Then I couldn't go get that job that I wanted. That job that was giving me the money I needed because you know what? Now I'm slugged up. So as soon as I walk in there, oh no, we can't. You can interview him, but he ain't getting a job. You feel what I'm saying? I was always a thinker, bro. I was always a thinker. I was never one to just wild out. I was never wild out, bro. I was always a thinker. And now it's like we don't think no more. Like you know what I'm saying? Like the generations coming, they don't think like right. And the crazy part is they have more talent than we ever had.
Yeah, and more opportunities to get. But that's why we got to give them
more talented, more drive. It just focus in the wrong area. You feel what I'm saying? It just focus in the wrong area. Like, you understand what I'm saying? And that's why I'm saying, like, they just need a little bit of guidance to show them what they could do. A lot of making a lot of money. Like, I made a lot of money back then. I just blew my money.
No, and that's also why I said what I said though, and I was saying what I was saying in terms of that's why we can't feel like that because picture you was sitting right there and you was gonna take that knowledge and that information that them old timers had and use it, right? Imagine if you would have got some of the game about getting out from them back then, you would have been gone.
Now, let me tell you when I wising up. When I left the city and saw other people like me winning. Because here, a lot of us thought the only way to win was the streets.
Right.
When I left and went somewhere else, and saw other people winning, like legally.
We talk about that. Listen, we just talked. Me and my partner just talked about that when we got a chance to get out New Orleans for Katrina and what we was able to see.
Katrina was a curse and a blessing at the same time. It's people that moved for Katrina that still have not come back to New Orleans because they was able to go somewhere else and excel.
Yeah.
New Orleans is a trap, bro. It's a trap, and if you don't find if you don't find your way through the trap, you'll get stuck.
Yeah, you hear. Once you hear, you hear.
Yeah, you get stuck.
I know,
You know?
people who came back. I know people who came back for a minute, just passing through, and they still here. You know what I'm saying? Are still left, but you know, it's still just a mindset though. It's a mindset that you adapt. Because honestly, when I hit the city, I'm not the same person I am out here. When I hit the city, it's a whole different mindset because I'm dealing with a whole different animal and a whole different part of the city that people don't even understand.
Right.
You know, so you got that part that makes you be able to survive anywhere because you have to be able to catch what's going on fast. And it's not taking a long time to happen. It's happening.
Right. Right.
Just that quick.
Get caught up.
You know what I'm saying? And I was telling you that to say with your mind frame, if you would have got some of the answers that you needed, right? When you got to those points of getting to where you got to and didn't know what to do, you would have knew if the people who snuck out and ain't leave no breadcrumb would have let you know this where we going and then what we doing.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? And picture this. They somewhere living good.
Yeah. Yeah.
They somewhere living good, man. You feel what I'm saying? But you know, everybody can't go.
I mean, the crazy part, bro. Like, don't get me wrong, right? I'm comfortable. I'm very comfortable. But when I look at it now, like, I'm still not where I want to be because it's not where I want to be. I can live here for the rest of my life and be content, right? And be content. But I want more. So it's about the individual themselves wanting more. You know what I mean? And that come up from education. That come up from from just learning. Watching different moves being played, plays being made. You know what I'm saying? All right, I could do that. That mindset has to change. So we have to be the ones to say we got to change this mindset because when you come up as a kid in the hood, what's the first thing you see?
Would depend on what part.
You see all the money. The dope dealers got all the money.
Oh yeah.
Right. The dope. So as a young kid, you watching them, so you want to emulate them because you want what they got.
Because
you know why? You know why?
And they're the ones who help in showing love too. While everybody else preaching,
right?
They're the ones who help in showing love.
But you know why every child want to go that way? Because ain't no doctors in their hood, ain't no lawyers in their hood. They can't see them. They can't see how they balling too.
But you got to remember too, we come from a different route. You got to remember they were saying the plan was to get it and get away. Remember, that was everybody was saying, get your money and go.
But this is what, as a kid, you only see the one thing, and then you get attracted to that one thing because our environment that was in our environment. So as a kid, you're not going to all these other environments. As a kid, you in your environment, and this is what you see.
Yeah, fact. No, but what everybody's saying was get your money and get out, right? So that means ain't nobody gonna see you win because the goal is to get the money and roll. Right? Then when you realize, I looked around. I've been working on it so long. A lot of people got comfortable from the things that we were supposed to be getting away from. It's like you've been in there working on the plan so long. It's like, well, if I'm gonna run, where I'm going. I'm gonna build these fortunes around here and post up right here. You feel
me? Exactly. That's why we gotta be able to see other things. We gotta be able to see other things. You know what I'm saying? And like the ones who made it out, and if they bought some of their people can see something not, then they gotta bring other people. You know what I'm saying? We gotta keep like a pyramid. You know what I'm saying? We gotta do it like a pyramid. Just because they made it out, I bet you, even to the ones that made it out, they still tell the people that's still in. Guaranteed. They still talking to some people that still who didn't make it out.
Now, I'll tell you this. I wonder if they're going through some of the same things that some of the other us go through, where we get a chance to go see other stuff, and when we trying to tell them, man, y'all need to come see, looking at you like you crazy, like, man, I don't know that, man, you tripping.
Right. Because
that too.
But you know what that is? That's that's a fear of success. And when I say, and I say a fear of success because we used to failure, right?
And we're working for success,
right? But we content with failure, so we'll stay around where we comfortable at, failing all the time, because we scared to go fail at trying to succeed. That makes sense?
Yeah,
we scared of new territory. We scared to embark on something that we don't know nothing about. You feel me? That's why I don't want to go start this business, because I ain't never done that before. I don't know what that's going. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. I gotta do this. I gotta do. Now I'm gonna stay over here and keep doing this. You feel me? Because I don't want to take that chance and it don't work, and then I'm worse off than I was over here. And over there, it don't come fast enough. Over here, I can get it anytime I want to get it. Over there, I gotta work for it. You see what I'm saying?
It's a process. It's a process, but you gotta know. It's a process, but you gotta know what come with it, right? And I kind of feel it from both perspectives, right?
I do too.
I see both balances. That don't mean you just walk away from everything that you're good at.
Right.
You still, I feel like it's still figuring out how to find a balance between both, because you still need to constantly master the skill set that you have while taking on a new one at the same time.
True. One thing we do though, right? And this is what social media is, that bad influence, right? Because we look at social media and we see this guy own his business, he balling. We want that, right?
But you got to look at what is established.
Hold on. So we want that, right? So now we try to do what he did. And soon we started, we ain't balling like him yet. They don't realize the work he had to put in for it to get to that level. Right. We want to ball as soon we start, soon we get it. Because we see him balling. What we didn't see is his grind. And that's what a lot of people don't show, their grind.
Right. And you ain't looking at, and you ain't looking at what's also going on. And that man had his vision, you feel what I'm saying? And manifested what he wanted in his life. And you look at his manifestation and feel like that's supposed to be what you're supposed to have too. But that man working toward manifesting his vision. If you would have manifested your vision at the same time as his, what the old timers told you when they was going home, when you were locked, when you be locked up, they said if you would have stole when I stole, you would have rolled when I rolled, man.
Yeah.
Be like, man, old short ass there. He said, man, if you would have sold when I sold, you would have rolled when I rolled, bro.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of it be, a lot of it be when you started, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Or have you even started? Like, you feel what I'm saying? But
are you willing to do what they was willing to do to get that?
And sometimes you got to do more than they did to get what they got.
You feel? You don't know what that dude had to do. That dude could have had to bend over for it. You want bend over for it too? You want that man?
Going that route.
Hey,
We ain't going that route, Playboy.
If you want with them dudes, you always want everything you see everybody else with. If you willing to do what them dudes had to do to get there, man. If you ain't, let it go, man.
And we ain't going no Diddy party for it, you heard me? We ain't going.
Hey, man, you feel me? But look, they see that dude with the big old Ciroc bottle, and they don't know what he had to do to get the supersized Ciroc bottle.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Well, you know what I'm saying? Once I find out that what he did, I gotta stop listening to homie. You know what I'm saying?
Feel me? So,
you know what I mean?
The realest thing I heard Cat Williams said, I started being real skeptical on the things I put my eyes on and I want. The things I want, I get.
Right.
So be careful what you want, because you can see somebody else want to be big-eyed and just want it because they've got it. Once you get it, you don't want it. You know how the kids be big-eyed.
Yeah. Facts.
They see their brother got a lollipop, they want one too, then they get it, and they sit it down, but they ain't want it, they just want it because they saw the brother with it. So a lot of people need to ask their parents what bad traits they had growing up so they can make sure they don't still got them as adults.
Mm-hmm. But, yeah, I mean, like I said, bro,
in some form of fact,
it's different strokes for different folks, bro. Like, I mean, you just gotta find your way. That's all. You gotta find your way and figure out what's important to you and what's not. You know what I mean? And go with your move. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like homie with the police now. They went with their move and they got away. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go with your move. Like, you know, sometimes you gotta look, most people would have saw that police and thought that was a roadblock for them. They gonna stop. They gonna try to stay in the store, hold the hostages, all that.
Run out the back door.
Right. So now, while you doing all that, you ain't going nowhere. You hear me? Homie shot out. He kited out. You hear me? He got to the next level because he kited out. Sometimes you just gotta go. You gotta go with it. Go. Don't look at everything as a roadblock. You know what I mean? Like, I've seen so many people psych themselves out of becoming who they want to become because of a simple roadblock. You know what I mean? Like a hurdle, or like sometimes you just gotta jump over the hurdle. Like I've seen a girl run the hurdle race. You heard me? Guess what she did? You think she jumped over the hurdle? No. You know what she did? Every time she got to the hurdle, she ran under the hurdle. But she still got to the end. You heard me? She wasn't going to win the race because she didn't jump over the hurdle. But she still got to the finish line.
Yeah.
You heard me?
Yeah.
Everybody else running, jumping. She run under that thing.
Yeah, man.
You heard me?
Shout out to her team. Shout out to her team if her team told her to go under that too. we gonna get it done, man. I gotta shout out to her team if they told her that's how you gotta do it sometime, man.
Good.
You know?
Good. I saw that race cut. I'm like, man, what's she doing? Like, you heard me? She was going under the hurdles. Good. Oh man. Oh,
we gonna make it, man.
We gonna make it, dog. We gonna make it.
I got a motivational one. Let me show you this motivational one from home, man. There was some real stuff I heard, man. Hold on.
When you got 10 people on your crew and all 10 are bosses, y'all way stronger. It's totally different. You know what I'm saying? Now you don't got to depend on one person to do something. You know what I'm saying? That's just like with me saying a lot of people don't team up and do stuff together. You know what I'm saying? I want to own a building one day. For me to try to own that building gonna take a lot. But if me, you, and him come together, we can own that building. Right. Cuts the price into 3. Right. Cuts the price not in half into a quarter because now we all putting up money. So to own a building, it might be
$350,000, right, to put down.
Right.
That's going to be a lot on me to do, you know what I'm saying? But if all three of us come together, all of us got good credit, it makes it that much easier to do. And people don't understand it. They think they got to do everything themselves, but that's not. You making it harder on yourself by trying to do stuff yourself. You know what I'm saying? So I'd rather have 10 bosses in my crew than one. But when you got 10 people on your crew and all
Yeah, that was some of the worst stuff I heard.
I just say that all the time, but I ain't famous, so people wasn't hearing it from me. I just say that all the time.
Yeah.
All the time.
Game, man. Organized thinkers, man. It's easier to get it done, man. We can all let's get over the gate first. We can argue about what we're gonna do on the other side of the gate, man. Let's get on the good side door. We can argue over that.
Yeah, we can all go over that. We can fight, do whatever we gotta do, but we on the other side already. Now let's make it work. You heard me? Like, make it work.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Goods, man. That was a ill clip, man. When I see people, referring to some of the techniques I be saying, some of the ideas that we working toward, make sure I be wanting to shed light to those things and bring a little bit of light to them, Yeah, man. That was ill, though, because, hey, imagine when they get the first one now they got the first one now, and they got collateral to go get more now.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to tell you.
You know?
And one thing he said to me that stood out, you got get your credit right.
Got good credit. Yeah.
You got good credit.
They ain't got to use the bread to get it. They can use the credit to get it.
Use the credit to get it. You hear me? Use the credit to get it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And, folks, and you got to look at it like now, right? That's street people that actually understand the process of how it goes. You feel me? Sometimes to actually learn the process, you just got to get with some people where y'all can go through the process together. Not take the full, whatever it calls, or the full lesson in the loss that helps you learn how to do it. Now, when next time you go through it, all three of y'all know how to go through it without having no lessons.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So, a lot of stuff we got to just go through it for educational purposes. And not look at everything we doing as we doing this for a monetary gain at that moment. Like, you feel me? We may do something now. Like these episodes here are going to be great for financial gain later on because we can actually know the blueprint to show people how to actually do this in broadcast.
Right.
So we going through this, and we can actually be able to show the next person how to set it up, how to do that. That actually just comes from going through the steps. But imagine just walking up. It's like the first time, every time you're trying to do it.
Let me tell you something. It's always somebody out there that done what you're trying to do or something similar to it. Right? And all you got to do is, one thing you got to do is, relationships are better than money. Or better than, you know what I'm saying? Because I can go talk to this person, he can give me the game. You feel me? I might not even need money for what I'm trying to do. He can give me the game on how he did it. You know what I mean? But you got to make those contacts. You got to start gelling with people you want to be like. You know what I mean? You got to start putting yourself in rooms. But if you're the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong room. Because you ain't learning nothing. You the smartest one in the room. Now it's time for you to change your rooms. You heard me? Change the room. It's always not the game out there. The game out there. You know what I mean? You just got to be in position to gain it. And I love when somebody speak my name in a room that I'm not in. You know what I'm saying? Because they see my drive. They see what I'm trying to accomplish. So if they get in that room and they speak my name and then boom, hey, bring them next time you come. Now I'm in the other room. Thanks for saying my name in this room, dog. You heard me? You feel me? Gotta be, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times your conversation, we be worried about some of the wrong stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and we don't, like when me and you get together, we talk about all kinds of stuff. We talk about business stuff. We talk about everything. But you have to be able to have those conversations with your friends. If you having them, if you can't have them conversations with your friends, you might need to find new friends. You know what I mean? You want, like Good say, sometimes it takes 10 bosses. You hear me? So let's get together and have these conversations and move as a unit. You know what I mean? Everybody play their part. You know what I'm saying? But when somebody else see us, ain't no boss. We all bosses. We all bosses. But we all have a like mindset that we want some of the same things. You know what I'm saying? But if me and you talking about, you know, creating businesses and and then our partner over here talking about, man, I'm trying to get high and go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? And he
throwing chill.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He throwing it, you know what I'm saying? Like that's all you want to do? Cause we trying to do this. That's all you want to do?
So real talk, real conversation. And this is something that's said a lot. I see a lot of people say that they have big plans and they be wanting their friends to be a part of their plans, but everybody be saying, it's a lot of people be saying that their friends don't be ready for the things that they're trying to accomplish.
A lot of times they're not. People are ready when they are ready.
Why?
Because people are ready when they're ready. People are, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it takes a person to hit rock bottom before they get ready. Some people might be already in the middle. They just ready. Some people you push them a little bit, then they're ready. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has their own clock, and when they're ready to make that change, ready to make that move, they're gonna make that move. You can push them all day. A lot if you keep pushing somebody who ain't ready, all he hear when you push him is, man, this nigga tripping. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to keep talking about that shit. You tripping. You know what I'm saying? Because he's not ready. You feel me? But you talk to him 5 years later and you had that same conversation, now he ready.
Because I say that because I think you said one thing you said when we were kids coming outside, what did we see? We saw people getting money, right? So that means if we would have not, so if home and them would have hid that money that they was making and we didn't see them getting money, would we have emulated the broke people we saw?
I don't know. Because I think maybe you would have found somebody else to emulate. You would have found somebody else of what you wanted. You know what I'm saying? If they would have hit the money and you ain't see them balling, you gonna see somebody else balling somewhere. All right, what he do? Or what she do? I want to do what they doing now. I ain't trying to be like him no more. You know what I mean? He don't look like he got nothing. They look like they got it. What they do? Oh, damn. She a doctor. He a lawyer. Oh, I want to be that. They got money.
So that's why I say. So I was saying that but exactly what you saying that. So moving forward, we got to understand that a lot of us adapt and follow people that we see making winning moves, right? Particularly, even if it's negative winning moves. If we feel like it's a winning move, we follow that. So maybe we need to start showing more of our winning moves and stop feeling like it's hating, or stop feeling like the people that's gonna hate gonna feel some kind of way about it, and think about the people that we more inspiring, you feel me, with those views, and not the people that we're not inspiring, because I think we give a lot of attention to the people that we don't inspire instead of the people that we do inspire. So if y'all feel like we right, and y'all feel like we on to something, make sure y'all comment and let us know that that's what's happening, so it can let the people who show those kind of things start to show it more and not feel like they're showing off, but more inspiring to everybody. Because that's how I take it. I take it as inspiring. I don't take it more as people shining.
Cat Williams said something to me one time, right? He said something real, right? He said, if I got 13 people hating on me, I don't care that they're hating on me. I'm trying to do I'm trying to do something big to make. I'm trying to get 14 haters now. Because the more haters I got, the better I'm doing. The more look, and I'm gonna say this right. Nobody has ever hated on somebody that they are doing better.
They ain't really hating on dude. They ain't always kicking people when they down.
I ain't hating on nobody that ain't doing that ain't got nothing going on and doing what I'm doing. I ain't hating on them. Most of your hate come from the bottom. Your hate come from the bottom. So if you on top, you ain't hating. Not on them. Now you might be hating on them up here. Like I ain't saying you ain't no hater, but you ain't hating on them. Now you hating on them because you ain't got what they got. But like you say, I shouldn't have to hate. That's motivation for me to get to where you going. Maybe I should just hit you up, tap you on your shoulder and have a conversation to see how I can get to that level. I shouldn't be trying to pull you down. I should be tapping you to see how I can get up there. Hey, you got a ladder you can throw down? I can get up there. You feel me? Like throw me a ladder, throw me a rope. I climb up the rope. The rope gonna be hard.
I'm like on contra. I use up, down, left, right, A, B, start, man. I use it. Yeah.
You gotta have a ladder. It ain't gotta be that easy. I'll climb the rope. I'll climb the rope.
Yeah, facts. Hey, man. Look, we on. I got like 6%. I don't want to die and have everything held up. So we had like an hour and a half.
Yeah, we good.
Big, man. Yeah, man. Look, we appreciate y'all coming through this week, man. We getting better. Next week, we ought to be on TikTok, too. So if you on TikTok, you ought to be able to catch us streaming live on TikTok next week, man. Definitely appreciate y'all coming through, man. Make sure y'all hit them like buttons. Y'all hit the share buttons. Y'all hit them subscribe. Comment on them clips when y'all catch it, man. Let them know we here, man. You know what I'm saying, man? Shit, this ain't for everybody, man.
Might be for you, man. We love y'all, man. Peace.
We're gonna see y'all, man. Love.